The girl only tossed a bone into the magical bowl, and the next second, it ended up hitting the head of an ancient general. Everyone thought it was an assassination attempt, but upon closer inspection, they discovered it was just a meat-covered bone. Since they hadn't eaten well in over half a year, seeing such a bone made them believe they were hallucinating. The general declared it a gift from the gods. He immediately placed a blood letter into the bowl to offer thanks for the blessing. But the ashes of the paper shot out and hit the girl in the face. She began coughing violently. Furious, she threw a can of dog food into the bowl. Still unsatisfied, she dumped the entire table full of dog snacks into it. On the other side of time, 9 large bowls filled with dog food appeared. The general, seeing this, distributed the food among soldiers and civilians, but it still wasn't enough. They knelt down and prayed to the heavens for more food. Meanwhile, the girl noticed that no matter how much she filled the bowl with water from the faucet, it remained empty. Confused, she decided to leave the tap running for 3 days and 3 nights. On the other side, a limitless spring flowed from the bowl. The general knelt in gratitude and wept for 3 days and 3 nights. When the girl finally woke up, she saw the empty bowl in front of her. Thinking something was wrong with it, she kicked it 10 meters away. At that moment, a bloodletter flew out from the bowl, but she thought it was trash and threw it away. Annoyed by the bowl's constant mess, she dumped all the expired snacks from the warehouse into it. Back in ancient times, the general rejoiced and gave thanks once again. But one of his men complained that the food from the gods wasn't enough. The general was enraged. He scolded them for their ingratitude and ordered them to offer their most valuable items in thanks. That's how the bowl received gold and jewels. The girl, seeing all of this, was utterly confused. She ran to a pawn shop to verify if the treasures were real. The owner examined a few pieces and said that while they contained some brass, they could still sell for $30 million. Excited, the girl pulled out a jade pendant for appraisal. The owner was stunned. She thought something was wrong, but he explained that it was an extremely rare item. He pulled out a book, and the more he read, the more shocked he became. He told her the pendant's value was immeasurable. He offered $500 million for it and advised her to bring it to auction in 3 days. It might fetch even more. As the girl read the history in the book, she remembered the blood letter from the magical bowl. After finishing the story, she realized the people from the past were truly suffering and on the brink of death, and that it was all real. So she rushed to the supermarket and bought all the food she could. At that moment, the citizens of the past were rebelling, demanding more food from the general. The general looked at the empty storehouses, helpless. Suddenly, a bag of rice flew out of the bowl, followed by more food. The people, seeing this, erupted in joy and hope.